Okay, um, we are here. We are starting. Happy to see everyone who's joining us. Happy Saturday to you. It's a good time to talk today about the topic that we are really excited. That's Rick's Capital. It's Metaverse, and especially user-owned Metaverse with realization of blockchain technology. We will talk about it. We will try to figure out, is it possible to create user-owned Metaverse, or it is still Utopia for us. And really happy that you are joining us. And today we have our speaker, Oksana, who will be guiding us through this topic. And Oksana is a partnership manager in Strix Capital, and also she is managing our educational program that she will cover today 100% for you. So you will get more details and understanding what we are doing. She has background participating in accelerators from Berkeley, Skydeck, and Techstars. And also she was a product manager for tech startup in international company working with international markets. Yep. And a few words about 3x Capital for newcomers. Uh, at the base, we are a digital asset investment company. We target early stage startups in Web3 industry, targeting three key niches for us. It's infrastructure, DeFi, and Web3 applications. But a part of that, we provide advisory services, helping and supporting founders to reach their goals. And also for angel investors, we launched the club, which is investment club called 3x Club. We gather a community of like-minded individuals who would like to invest in startups together and alongside our fund. Also, we organize pitching events, educational sessions. So feel free to visit our website, check our communities, and find more details about us. A few words about our investments and track records. So far, we did 45 investments. Most of them were done in infrastructure sphere. You will find in our portfolio companies like Solana, Flow, Biconomy, and we were really lucky to enter them at early stages and uh, gain a good ROI from them. But apart from infrastructure, we did GameFi in the past. Currently, we're trying to monitor this market and understand the potential for the future of gaming industry on blockchain, but we still do target DeFi and Web3 applications. Feel free to click on the link after the presentation and check full our portfolio on the website. And yes, coming to our main topic today, I would like to pass my word to Oksana. Oksana, please start. Please do share your experience with Metaverse with us.
Hi, Petro, and hi, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to speak with you today about this special for me topic. I really like Metaverse and how it could be implemented into our day-to-day life. Talking about myself and my experience, right now I'm partnership manager at 3x Capital, and also I'm managing our educational program. So right now we have also like 3x education department, and we are empowering Web3 startup founders, angel investors, and Web3 investment analysts. And before that, I've been involved into startups, and we built a tech startup, and it was really a really amazing journey for me. I learned a lot, and right now I'm really happy to share my knowledge with everyone who want to build their own startup or helping other startups to scale and develop their products. And metaverse is really interesting topics nowadays, and I believe that everyone heard this word before, and you can definitely share your ideas and insights about this. So feel free to write some comments. By the way, I want to start from a small question for you, all of you guys, and for you, Patra. So have you already have a chance to try metaverse?
It's a great question, and I do have experience of kind of gaming in my childhood when I was trying different games, and it was something like a burst of metaverses in my mind when I was trying games like Sims. I guess all of us that had this experience, or games like World of Warcraft, where you actually is in the world that is created digitally. You can build it, you can somehow participate inside the ecosystem. And for me at that time was the understanding that the thing with metaverse is inevitable, that in the future a lot of stuff will be happening digitally, that we will be able to hold meetings, we will be able to hold events, we will be able to organize educational programs in metaverses, right? And like that, I just wasn't fully aware that you will be able to own piece of metaverse and be the user who can somehow cooperate, but even you can trade assets inside and be the owner. So this really hypes me, and I true believer in metaverse, but true metaverse, which is Web3 owned metaverse, and I'm expecting to more and more company come and build something that we can use for our day-to-day life, become owners of digital assets inside, and live in the digital world in addition to the world that we are living right now.
Awesome, Patro. So you already highlighted the concept of Web3 metaverses. By the way, I want to also coming back to Web2 metaverses and what is this itself, because we marked metaverse as a digital representative of real world. And let's imagine the situation when you take your hands phone and you listen to music. I don't know about you, but I am in completely other space, in completely other universe, and I'm in my own world. And also, when I am in the call via Zoom or Google Meet, I also feel that I'm in the other world, like not like real world, but not this real like physical world. So I believe everyone already tests the metaverse. Some of us already tested Web3 metaverses, some of us just Web2. By the way, I believe that everyone feel that metaverse is a real world will be with us. And first steps for this we saw during the COVID, when almost all our life were transferred to the digital one. So today, yeah, we want to speak about user-owned metaverse, which is basically the Web3 metaverse, where user own the assets, the digital assets. They own their experience and they can interact at the whole ecosystem. And unlike the traditional virtual environments, a user-owned metaverse empowers individuals to shape and participate in the virtual world on their own terms. So at Metaverse, usually we do not have any stricted rules, stricted rights how to play, and we create our own experience there. And if here we are comparing the Web2 and Web3 metaverses, and where the user-owned metaverse is about Web3 metaverses, starting from 2017, we have this ability to build a user-owned metaverse by using NFTs as a proof of ownership. So I believe that every one of you already heard about NFTs, that it's non-fungible tokens, and using this instrument, we can confidently buy, sell, and trade digital assets, knowing that NFTs validate our ownership at the metaverse space and also just the virtual space. And also, NFTs enable interoperability between different metaverse platforms. So we can, for example, buy the clothes for our avatars in one metaverse and use this for the other ones. And it's really amazing experience, I believe. And that gives a really big room for businesses. For example, fashion industry, as everyone have heard about it, that lots of fashion brands got to metaverse and starting their NFT collections. For example, Zara, Nike, Adidas, they're already in metaverse and making their own assets, clothing NFT clothes there. By the way, it's a question for you who are listening us today. Do you have the NFT clauses? Do you use NFTs for your avatar to look nice and fancy during the metaverse events? If yes, please send this notification at the chat, and it will be really really interesting to see your outfit there. By the way, Petro, do you have the NFT outfit like clothes from some brands?
I also had this question in mind for you. I just wanted to ask you. I guess there is a higher chance that you have this clothes, but for me, I didn't. But I think about it that I can acquire something and create my own avatar and pick clothes, pick everything, and make it kind of similar to how I look in the real life, but still with the clothes that looks quite unreal. So I need to analyze and to research much more to understand which platforms can be used right now to buy it. But still, I would like to ask you as well. Do you have any clothes in Metaverse, Oksana?
I will start from a small story about metaverse for me. And first time I tried the full like real metaverse experience, it was during the training program, like educational program from 3x Capital. And I remember my first time at the metaverse, and I got to the metaverse. I saw my avatar, and first question I asked myself, okay, how I want to look like, because appearance is really important when we are talking about business, and especially when you want to build some portrait of yourself, which can help you to just operate in the business world. And I have in my mind, okay, I need to look professionally, and I want to make my avatar looks like me. And I tried to find some clothes which will suit this goal, and try to build my avatar in the way I want to have it. By the way, I haven't found something really like suitable for me. So I haven't bought anything for now, but I really want to do it. And I have the idea to discover this place and buy at least one outfit for me, which will truly represent myself and make me visible at this metaverse space.
Yeah, there is one famous company which is actually founded by Ukrainians, which allows you to uh, bring digital clothes to your photo. I believe you heard about this company, Oksana, but I just don't remember the name. So you can actually make a photo somewhere near the building, right? And you can pick the brand clothes which are very expensive in the real world, and you can ask the company, this platform, to put these clothes on you on the photo, and the photo will look like this is the real clothes on you from the famous brand. And I'm just trying to think how they can scale it, how they can use blockchain and Web3 to bring more and more people, more and more users to it. And I'm curious to talk with them and to understand if they are planning to integrate NFTs into their solution, into their product. And it will be a good move from them. I'm expecting that they can do it.
Yeah, definitely. If you will have this conversation, please invite me. I'm really curious to know more about it. And frankly, I'm really enjoying how the metaverse and Web3 space growing this fashion industry and enhancing the ways how we do marketing for new brands. Right now, like if you do not have the NFTs or just some Web3 stuff, it's like you're not trendy. And for example, some companies like Tiffany, like Nike and other ones already do this double sale. So like you buy NFT and also you receive your physical item. So it's also kind of Web 2.5, which make this mass adoption. So I'm really enjoying that. Fashion brands already start operating the Web3 world, and for sure, I believe that everyone know that some fashion shows are already in Metaverse, so they also use it for this purpose. By the way, talking about use cases, we will cover it later on. Okay, so let's move on. So right now we understood that NFTs can give us this opportunity to make the proof of ownership. By the way, what challenges do we need to overcome to make the metaverse really user-owned place? So, first of all, it's affordability and accessibility. So, it's definitely important to ensure accessibility and affordability for metaverse experience for a wide range of users. So, right now, not everyone can use the metaverse using some technical devices. And to make it really true user-owned metaverse, we need to do this accessible for everyone. Also, I believe that if someone, I know that if you use metaverse and you try this experience, sometimes you face some technical problems. So our metaverses and our devices should be ready for this technology and have more power to support our experience there. Also, when we are talking about challenges which we need to overcome, it's also about content moderation. So, for sure, user generated content will be and is a key of metaverse environment. We have lots of NFT artists right now. We have lots of even musicians and other artists who are want to be present in the metaverse space, and it's really important to set up some moderation policy to make this place safe and inclusive for everyone. Also, regarding the metaverse, it's important to highlight that this platform collect lots of data and lots of especially private data. So here we have a question about security of data, user privacy, and just cybersecurity. Once again, to make this place really safe for all users. So I believe for the next years we will have some challenges to overcome, but I believe using the previous experience and current technology, we can definitely overcome those challenges and build truly Web3 user owned metaverse space.
Yes. Also, in my opinion, there is one more problem is understanding from users who haven't tried Metaverse before that you actually need tech devices to afford yourself to enter the Metaverse. I heard a lot from many people that they don't trying Metaverse because they don't have devices to try it. I guess it needs to be communicated more clearly that you can actually access metaverse without any devices. You can do it from your phone, you can do it from your computer, and it's okay if you don't have currently devices for metaverse like virtual reality glasses or something like this is more like addition, not a requirement to enter metaverse spaces. This is the thing that metaverse projects needs to communicate more, more and more, and bring this information to users.
Yeah, Petra, I totally believe with you, and sorry, agree with you. And I believe that it's really important for the companies to educate the users, like metaverse users. Yes, right now we have this picture that we need to have Oculus or VR glasses to enter the space. But yeah, you are right. You can just have your even not laptop, just your phone, and you can access the space. And also, when we coming back to the roots of metaverse and early adopters, it's GameFi industry and just gamers or just kids. They do not use the VR glasses to enter it. They just use their really simple devices, and they truly enjoy the experience in a GameFi, like gaming experience, and also in metaverse space. So yeah, we need to acknowledge people about the opportunity and that it's not really hard as they can guess. Okay, dear listeners, if you have any other challenges in your mind, please write them in the comments. We will be really happy to discuss them. And yeah, please share your thoughts about it. So right now, let's come back. So regarding the market size, so the metaverse market size is expected to grow up to 5 trillion by the 2013, and right now we have more than 116 metaverse companies such as Meta, Microsoft, Sandbox, Decentraland, Unity, Roblox, and many others. And I believe that you heard about you heard the names, and we have lots of new startups at the space. For example, Metablocks, Body Space, Spatial, and they're really easy to use. And I want to share with you the video. How does it look like? So, in case you haven't had the experience in Metaverse, you can try it. And actually, that's a space which we use. Yeah, so I believe that you enjoyed the video from the metaverse, and I really hope that you have this video in a good quality. In case no, we will share with you this video maybe in the comments, so you can go and check it. And even more, we will also invite you to our metaverse meetup, where you can definitely go and be in the metaverse and try everything. Um, by the way, yeah, we also use at 3x Capital, we use Metaverse Space to make some events, to sometimes make group meetings, networking sessions. And frankly, it's really easy to enter there. So it's really easy to build. And it looks really nice and give the company the other level of interaction with employee. But any comments here from your side?
Yeah,
Do you enjoy the experience working in Metaverse? And me.
definitely. This video that we showed doesn't show everything that is inside. You definitely need to try it by yourselves. I truly enjoy when we have events in Metaverse. I enjoy to participate, to present, to have this connection with speakers and users, listeners inside the Metaverse. I'm even thinking that we are inside one room and we are communicating all together. So uh, it actually decreases the borders between users and allows people from different locations, different countries and continents to be together at the same room and to discuss any topic that they want. This is the big thing, and I believe that it will help us to bring more closer relations with people from other parts of the world using this technology, and it's really big for me.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And yeah, it's really nice feeling that even you have really big distance between you, you can go to the one metaverse space and you will feel that you're in one space, in one auditorium, in one chilly lounge zone. So yeah, it's amazing. By the way, I have a question for you all. So, how the user-owned metaverse can go into our day-to-day lives? I believe that you already tried a lot of stuff during COVID, at least, and you can also just use your imagination to share your thoughts and ideas, how we can use the metaverse space, or maybe how do we use them it now. Um,
I
any
can
idea?
cover it in a simple simple story that I have in mind. For me, it will be really great if Metaverse will be used for buying goods for home products, clothes. I would like to sit from home, go in Metaverse, fit some clothes on my avatar, and then we'll be ready to order them. Because right now, yeah, we do have some internet shops where you can buy clothes, but you cannot fit them. And quite often, these clothes that are on models looks slightly different than that they look when you order them, and that when they come to your house you're just trying to fit them on yourself and see, okay, it doesn't fit me. I need to change it. And I guess Metaverse somehow can solve this problem when we will be able to build a similar avatar to our person in our life, and then pick some clothes that we would like to buy, run, walk around with them, and just click buy, and boom, you're having your clothes in real life. This is the thing that I would like to have and would like to use in my day-to-day life.
Wow, it sounds like a dream for me also. Yeah, I really like your idea. And I believe that some brands or maybe e-commerce platform, which like help us to do shopping, can bring us this opportunity. It will be just awesome. And it will save lots of time and yeah, nervous. So yeah, it's awesome, just awesome.
Yeah,
By the
yeah.
way, from my side, I would like to add that like I had the background in edtech industry, and for sure I started thinking about how we can implement an metaverse experience to edtech sphere. And I also want to highlight here one stuff that the kids who are right now at the school, they usually play games. They all the day they are in at the laptops and computers and devices, and it's really important to involve them into the interaction and give them really really high involvement during the study process. And I believe that the metaverse can provide this opportunity and help teachers, like lecturers, mentors, and students communicate and interact in really high quality way. That's why when we decided to build our educational program, we decided to use metaverse as a space to conduct our lectures, workshops, and networking meetings. And it's not only about the fancy image and this interaction between each other, but it's also mm, no limits between borders, no limits between participants' locations, and it's really amazing experience for each participant. Right now, you can see the photo at the slide, the photo from our metaverse event at our auditorium, and I really enjoying it. And moreover, if you're talking about user-owned metaverse space, and we talked about the proof of ownership like NFTs, it's also important to mention that right now Metaverses has the ability to have NFT gated assets. So that means that if the person have the NFT at their wallet, um, they can access the Metaverse space, and it's really give this ticket system easier and give us opportunity to build some economics at the Metaverse space. So I really enjoying the way how the metaverse can be implemented into edtech industry.
Yeah, definitely, it's a great story and great utility with clear mission and understanding how to improve this. We can reach our goals. I suppose we can cover some questions or comments from the audience. Uh, let's do next. I will show the question on our screen, and I will cover this one, and I will ask you, Oksana, to cover the next one. So this is the comment from David, that he's mentioning that Apple is going to present their own VR glasses in a few days, and thanks for sharing. I didn't know it, and as a truly fan of Apple devices, I will be really happy to get one for myself. I already see how it can be used, where you can have the glasses that will show you different VR items all around your table and everywhere. So I will be really excited to test them and even implement in my workday life, where I can see much more broader than my screen on my MacBook, which is quite small, 13 inches. So I will be really happy to see different items all around myself and use these glasses to increase my productivity. What do you think, Oksana? Would you be interested to get a pair of Apple VR glasses for you?
Yes, yes. Frankly, I had one pair of VR glasses, but they it was really simple, and it was a present for my brother, and I had the opportunity to try it, and it was really amazing, and I like this experience, and yeah, I would like to check what Apple is prepared for us. I believe that this tool will be really nice and really prepared in a quality way. So yeah, I would like to try.
Cool. Let's cover another one, but I see it didn't fit the screen. Could you see it, Oksana?
I can see it in the comments, but cannot see it in the full screen. By the way, I guess we can just voice it and it will be good.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. So I think it's George sharing his ideas. I think some of the most interesting challenges are going to be first the way that these metaverse worlds are hosted. And secondly, the way the data that they produce is stored. There is many reasons to believe centralized server architecture is absolute, as it encourages data siloing and going against the assets of Web3. Um, I can agree on it, and we have experience hosting the metaverse meetups, and we had some really interesting challenges during our journey. And I believe we need to have some regulations to make this space secure for everyone. And like it's not only about nice experience there, but it's definitely about security. And regarding the second comment, the way the data is stored at the metaverse, I believe here we can count on blockchain technology to help us to overcome these challenges. What
Yes,
do you
definitely.
think?
Please continue.
I just will just ask, what do you think?
Yeah. I would like to also add that this is the problem that is current problem with social medias, where you're putting a lot of your personal data and you don't know who own it, who can share it, who can actually exploit your data. And it was the case for uh, Facebook in the past and Meta right now. They are building their own metaverse, but making it highly centralized, which means they will own all data of all users. And for me, it's quite risky, quite dangerous to put all of my data in the hands of someone who actually is not restricted to share this data to make some data leaks and not prevent them. So it's risky, and I do believe that blockchain will help us to store our data by our own using different nodes. I guess it will be useful. Something like currently works with Filecoin, which is the data storage protocol, which allows you to store data on blockchain. Uh, I guess with Metaverse, we need something similar in the future, that you will be the owner of your data in the form of NFTs, or it will be only inscripted somewhere in blockchain. It doesn't matter. But the main thing that I need to be 100% sure that my data is safe and that is not going anywhere from me.
Yeah, sure. So this security issue is really important factor at the matters and a big challenge for the developers to overcome it.
Yeah, let's cover the next one from Rahul Parmar. And his take is the key challenge is interoperability. And yes, Oksana, you mentioned this today as well. And Rahul is writing that unified metaverse is the holy grail and might be years ahead. However, metaverses that share IP and have something similar to bridges in DeFi would be great. Without interoperability, a user is just limited in adoption. Yes, 100%. For example, when you are creating your avatar in, for example, Decentraland, right, which is quite big metaverse right now, you should be able to move your avatar, move clothes, move all digital asset that you have in Decentraland to another, for example, to Sandbox or some other metaverses. It is a key thing. And it is also a key thing for crypto as well, right? For DeFi. Somewhere in the past, we didn't see bridges. Now we do have bridges, but still, with bridges, we do have some security issues because all the hacks, like majority of the hacks around, are targeting bridges and stealing a lot of money from users. And right now, we do have some solutions that are building to mitigate these risks. For example, we do have Layer Zero that are building interoperability protocol between networks, and they are doing great in my opinion. And we need something similar for Metaverse. Currently, we are in the phase where we've seen some uh, Web3 based metaverses that are in their initial phase, but moving more in the future and covering all security issues, all risks, we will see new technologies coming uh, solely built for interoperability. There will be more companies that will be working strictly on interoperability between existing metaverses. And it can be a big thing for us as users, but as well as investors. Because if we will find a company that will be able to solve this issue and will have bright potential for the future, I'm investing in it. I'm getting it. So yes, we need to think in this direction, in my opinion.
Yeah, thank you, Pedro, for your comment. And yeah, I believe that interoperability, yeah, it's a big issue and definitely a big challenge to overcome as well. So let's move on. George also sharing the integration into daily lives, and he shared about some project that and companies that want to build digital twins of factories, offices, and store at the metaverse. It's possible that many of us will end up spending a lot of time in these environments as the way we interact with work rearranges itself around technology. Yes, I totally agree with you. And for example, you could have a team from five different continents operating a power plant that none of them are physically presented at. Frankly, I haven't like I didn't think about this how we can use the metaverse technology for, I believe it's agrotech, right? And it's really interesting idea how we can use it. What do you think, Petra?
Yes, definitely, definitely. And I've seen some projects that are working to build these engineering metaverses, so called, where you can model the world, model the power plant, model the big factory, and give access to people from all around the world who can manage this factory, understand what are the issues, monitor all the location, if everything is all right. This it's much better than like cameras all around the factories, all or these power plants. And I guess this is the future, but still we are too early for doing it. We need much more work and much more work on technology to have the ability to use it like that.
Yeah, I believe not only in technology side, but also on the side of onboarding users into this activity. Because right now, we have some people who work in the digital world day by day, but we have people who just are social media users and they are not really dive deeply into the technology. So I believe for them we need to share this technology and make them ready to the new approach of to the work. But I believe, yeah, we will overcome this and we will implement this technology also in this industries. I believe it will save lots of money for factories and for just operations and management and safety at the workplace.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. We covered all comments. I believe we can continue. Do we have something else to share with
Yeah,
our audience?
I want to involve you to discussion, and I have two questions for you all. and please share it comments. And I believe today we have really good discussion about the topic. So my first question is, what industries can benefit from the user-owned metaverse? And the second one is how the user-owned metaverse can impact the business. And I will be really happy if you can share your thoughts on it. And while you are writing, I want to share one insight that I gave during the my work was marketing part of business. And I'm a happy person because I have my younger brother, and he teach me a lot because he's representative of early adopter of metaverse, because he started with all gaming, all World of Craft. I saw every day his words about it, but I have no idea what is it. But it's life for him. So for me, it's something new that I need to know. But he just live on it. And frankly, for me, a few years ago, the Discord, it was like I started using Discord a few years ago. But for him, it's also the main point of communication with all his friends and like school members. And here I have the insight that this new generation is growing up, and really really soon they will have the opportunity, like paying capacity, and they will be the target audience for lots of products, for lots of services and lots of goods. And it's really important for us to understand how do we need to market, like do marketing for them. How do we need to advertise our products? How do we need to deliver our products? And how do we need to do this customer experience for new generation? Because right, for us it's like something new, and we need to change our mind for it. But for new generation, they just live on it just from the very very beginning. And I believe that the marketing and the user experience will change. And it's also a challenge for business to open a new page on Web3 marketing and user experience. What do you think, Petra?
Yes, definitely, definitely, this is the case. And I'm just thinking about the past when we were adopting mobile phones. For us as younger people, it was much more easier than for our parents, right? So you can see that your mother and grandmother just it's much harder for her to understand how to use it. And for you as a young and curious, full of curiosity person, it's much easier because you are open to uh, new things. You are open to change your life, and this is what we need to keep in mind because the world is changing. We are currently observing a lot of changes and big changes. For example, if you look at AI, a year ago, I wasn't so sure that I will be using AI so a lot in my life. As well, right now, I'm not sure that I will be using the metaverse in my day-to-day life in 1 year. But this is the case when we will see the product that is fit, that we can use, that is useful for us in our daily activity. I will start using because I'm open to it. I'm open to changes. I'm open uh, to bring more stuff that is helpful, that brings me more utility, that increases my productivity. Why not? But there are many people that have this uh, understanding, and they are used to the things that were created in the past. And they have this uh, ability to use the same things every day, and for them it will be much harder because they are not so open to changes. And we need to work with these people and to show them that okay, with the technology of metaverse you can do much better in A, B, C, D, E, right? And answering the question about industries, I also have one thing in mind. I'm curious about healthcare industry, how it can be improved with the metaverse, especially with user-owned metaverse, where you have all your data protected and owned in the form of blockchain or so ever. So it will be really great that you can go to your doctor. You can go to your doctor from home. You can scan your body with devices. You can talk to your doctor. You can receive prescriptions for medicine, and you can do stuff from your home, and you can have uh, the you can actually communicate with doctors from all over the world. You are not limited to the country where you are living, and this is the great case for some emergency countries where there is not enough quality in healthcare. With Metaverse, we will decrease the borders for them to actually get access to high quality uh, telehealth, which also can be helpful. Definitely, we need more medicine for them. We need more uh, like physical healthcare, but still, it can be helpful, and Metaverse can help us to solve this problem as well.
Yeah, I believe healthcare industry can be impacted a lot using new technologies. Also, 1 week ago, we had a meeting here about Web3 with AI, and we also discussed the usage of these two technologies for healthcare sphere. And yeah, we can change a lot to make the healthcare industry more accessible for everyone. And yeah, talking about this emerging markets, it will be really, I believe, life changeable. So yeah, lots of things to improve, and thanks. Right now, we have the technology to do it.
Yeah, we are living in some bright times, especially a few years ago. Right now, some bad stuff happening around, but it's temporarily. Means that we need to believe that all will be good, and the technology is here to stay with us. The technology is the thing that will help us to build a brighter future if we will use it right. Definitely.
Yeah, you mark really good question that if we will use it right, but I believe we are using it right. At least we are trying to do it, and I believe that all who are with us today also try to implement this technology in a good way for their day-to-day lives, to their businesses. And I truly believe that metaverse, like in Web3 technology itself, like Web3 will change the world, and I really like this spirit. And yeah, I truly believe that. Yeah, it's amazing time of building, changing, and it's good to feel that we are on time.
Yeah, and therefore we are here. Therefore we are both with you in Web3 industry, working with Web3 startups, because at first place we are true believers in the technology and that things will improve the world around us.
Yeah. Okay, I believe today we had a really nice discussion. It was not like a workshop or like a lecture. It was a really good workshop discussion with you, Badra, and with all of you guys who are with us today. And I really enjoyed this time to discuss with you all of challenges, market opportunities, business opportunities with Web3. And thank you for sharing your ideas how we can use and implement Metaverse at the business life and day-to-day life. In case you want to join the metaverse and just like touch the experience, we are happy to invite you to join our metaverse meetups. You can find the invitations at our social media pages, so follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter. And also, in case you want to dive deeply into Web3 technology and especially Web3 startups from the perspective of building and analyzing, please contact us. We have a really good program for Web3 startup founders, for angel investors, and investment analysts. And right now, we are preparing our sixth cohort of the program. So, welcome to join. Also, welcome to our investment club. In case you are already know a lot about technology, or if you want to know more, feel free to contact us. We're happy to share with you investment opportunities and all your thoughts about metaverse, maybe some insights during the event. Feel free to share with your network. Feel free to write us on the direct messages and the comments here. And yeah, want to say once again, thank you all for joining today. I really enjoy the time with you. And yeah, thank you, Petro, for amazing event. It's always a pleasure to have these sessions with you.
Thank you, Oksana. Can say the same. And truly happy to be today with you to discuss this topic, which is also kind of insightful for me to look from different sides. And I'm really glad that people join us today, that we have this active discussion. And uh, I just want to add that please join us next week. We will have another topic to discuss, and we will keep it as same active as it was today. So you will have a chance to bring interactive communication with us. So happy
Yeah.
to have you all today. And yeah,
I have one small stuff that I forgot to mention, that I believe that we will organize MA session during the week, also discussing the metaverse and the usage of metaverse. So in case you wanna join us as a speaker and join this discussion, feel free to write us, someone from our team. We'll be happy to onboard you and discuss it with you publicly. And please join us on Twitter. We are happy to share other content with you there. So let's connect there as well. And yeah, happy to have you all with us, and pleasure to build such a strong community around Web3 technology. Thank you guys for coming.
yeah, great that you mentioned this Twitter space. We also will invite our partners. Last week we get Godbit, GDA Capital. This week we will bring people more closer to Metaverse. So feel free to write us, to follow us on Twitter, and join us during our Twitter AMA session. Thank you for joining us today, and yeah, have a nice weekend.